Good afternoon. My dear students, good afternoon. How many days over seeing me? 4 days, 3 days. Huh? Later. ನಿದ್ದೆ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ನನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂಗೆ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? So online students, good afternoon. Huh? ಚಂದ ಯಾವ ಚಾರ್ಜರು? ಹೌದು, ನಾನು ಬೇರೆ ಅನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಗಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. Okay guys, how are you all? Bido, how are you all? Okay, and before that you people were asking about holidays, no? Your holiday is from Thursday. Clear? You all don't want Diwali holidays? Okay, I'll take class on Thursday. Okay, from Thursday you people have holiday till till Monday. Monday I'll not be there. So, wow. Hey, Java class is there. My class is not there. Guys, Java class is there. Till Sunday, you people have holiday. That too, from Thursday till Sunday, you have holiday. And then Monday, you don't have my class. That's all. Okay. ನಾನು ಅವತ್ತೊಂದು ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. Okay. Which class? Which class? ಏನಂತಮ್ಮ? ಯಾವನು? Okay. Okay. Guys, till now, you people are clear with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Before I start the class, I want to ask you people something very serious. Online students, 2 minutes, I'll mute. Yeah, Jashwant, now I'm talking. Okay, guys, please revise with JavaScript. Please revise with JavaScript. See, now since as per your people request only, I started React at the last. Otherwise, after JavaScript, I would have started with React.js. You people said that, ma'am, it will confuse us. So please start React at the last. I took SQL. SQL is also completed. And before that, SQL Hacker Rank, you have completed. Rank number. If you have completed all the SQL questions, you will get rank number 1. Huh? How much, Shrisha? What's your rank? Yeah. How many have solved HackerRank questions? Yeah. Am I audible now? Yes. Have you all solved HackerRank questions? Yes or no? No. No. Okay. Who has solved at least 60 questions? Who has solved at least 60 questions? 60. Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Guys, raise your hands, I said. Girls, 60 questions. Okay, minimum 50 questions. Minimum 50 questions. How many of you have completed? Take it, toss. 28. Guys, if you people don't, can you all listen to me? If you people don't solve HackerRank questions, Suhas, if you people don't solve HackerRank questions, I'm really telling you, everything is completed. Did you people go through this normalization PDF? ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ನೀನ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ಯಾ ನೀನ್ ಹಾಕೋ ನನ್ಗೇನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ you people have gone through normalization notes which I shared in the group. Yes or no? No. Don't do anything. Don't solve HackerRank questions. Don't do nothing and then come and ask me, ma'am, give me complex question in SQL, ma'am. Give me complex questions, complicated questions. I want to solve it. Ira basics say solve ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ and you people want complicated questions. Huh? Okay, tell me. Okay, I'll give you the choice. You people tell me when you people will complete this HackerRank questions. You tell me the date, that day I will check. You people tell me the date, I will check it. After Deepavali? After Diwali? Yes. When will Diwali get over? When will your Diwali holidays? What's the date on Monday? 4. I'll check it on 7th. I'll check it on 7th. Okay. HackerRank questions. And I want rank number 1. I have thought all the things. Is there any topic which is left out in SQL? No. HackerRank questions. Please solve it. The people who have not attended SQL classes, don't worry. I'll provide the notes. You go through it. Any doubt, I'll be there in the office. You come. Okay, done? Nago. Okay. Take down the heading as React. Take down the heading as Introduction to. ಯಾಕ್ರೋ ಇಬ್ರು ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಸ್ನೇಹ ಮೋನಿಕಾ ಏನಾಯ್ತು take down the heading as guys take down the heading as Introduction to React.js. Take down the heading as Introduction to React.js. Yes, everyone. Yeah. So ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ಯಾ okay guys, what do you mean by React? Okay, Does this React come in the front end part or the back end part? So now, when you take front end, what and all are the subjects? You will get HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then you also have something called as Node.js. Can you people tell? Can you people tell me what is the difference between JavaScript and Node JavaScript? Guys, what is the difference between JavaScript and Node.js? Node.js is not programming language. Okay, others. For backend, you will be using backend, you will use Node.js. Huh? For backend, you will be using Node.js, and you will also be learning something called as React.js. Node.js you will not learn, but you will be learning React.js. Now, you people tell me the difference between JavaScript and React JavaScript. Guys, why your HTML is used? Why your HTML is used? Your HTML is used to give the structure to the web page or website. You ಕಿರ್ಚಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇರಿಟೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಕಿರ್ಚ್ರಿ, ನಾ ಕಿರ್ಚ್ಬೇಡ ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ, ಮೆತ್ತಿಗೆ ಹರ್ಚ್ಬೇಡ. ನೀವು ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ ಅಜೀಬ್ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಿರ್ಚಾಡು ಹಿಂಗೆ. Why CSS is used? The CSS is used for styling purpose. Now, why JavaScript is used? The JavaScript is used to perform some functionality. What do you mean by functionality? What do you mean by functionality? What functionality? Whose functionality? Where functionality? Which functionality? Only pop-up messages. See, functionality is nothing but how your web page is interacting. Yes or no? Whenever you perform any action, when you suppose like you click on a hyperlink, how it interacts with the web page. If you click on one submit button, how it interacts with the web page. That is the meaning of functionality. Now, why a React.js is used? Is it used in front end or back end? Obviously, your React.js is used in front end. Yes or no? Now, you people say that React.js is nothing but a framework of JavaScript. Yes or no? But it's not that. React is not a framework of JavaScript. Can you tell me why? Guys, your React.js is not a framework. Allow me to talk. React.js is not a framework, but this React.js is a library. It is a library of your JavaScript. See, how can I say it? It is like framework, but not framework. It is like framework, similar to framework, but it is not completely a framework, but instead it is a library of your JavaScript. Now, why React.js is used? Why React.js is used? Why React.js is used? Can I say to boost the speed? To boost the performance? What performance? What performance? See, what did I say now? What did I say now? It is used to boost the performance. What do you mean by boost the performance? Loading, yes or no? Guys, when you're doing this functionality in JavaScript, you will be using functions or functions with parameter, without parameter, something and all you will be using. So don't you think that whenever it is giving you a response, it is consuming some time there? Yes or no? The speed is bit slow there. But the same thing if you use React. If you use React, it will boost your performance. How it will boost your performance when you're doing programs, you'll get to know. But for now, you understand that to boost the performance or to increase the speed, we will be using React.js. Okay, now tell me, what do you mean by React.js? What do you mean by React.js? Just now I said, your React.js is nothing but a library. It is a library. Now, before that, you people said that, ma'am, React.js is a framework. Yes or no? React.js is a framework. Now, can you tell me the difference between library and can you tell me the difference between framework? Yes. Guys, at least now you people have to interact. What do you mean by library or what do you mean by framework? Online students, even you people can interact. What do you mean by library or what do you mean by framework? Nagendra, what do you mean by library or what do you mean by framework? Shrisha? Trish? What do you mean by library or what do you mean by framework? Okay, first of all, what is a library? Collection of something. What collection will you make in library? Huh? Can I say library is nothing but collection of functions? Yes or no? Library is nothing but collection of functions. Now, what do you mean by framework? Structure of these functions is only called as framework. Yes or no? See, functions, whenever you were writing in JavaScript, it was only one single line of code. Yes or no? But what is a framework? What is a framework? Structure of this function only. Structure of this function only is called as framework. Yes or no? Guys, if you want, you can Google. If you want, you can Google. Correct? Correct or not? What is a framework? Structure of functions. Libraries is nothing but collection of functions. So can I directly say it is nothing but a structure of functions? Yes or no? Okay. Now tell me, in this React.js, you people have different libraries. Okay. See, whenever you people were writing any code, let it be HTML or CSS or JavaScript, yes, you were just taking, if you wanted to save some file, what you were doing? You were using what? You were just saying the file name with the dot extension. If I want to save a HTML file name .html. If I wanted to do with CSS, file name .css. If you wanted JS, JavaScript, you were using file name .js. Yes or no? But now in this React.js, I will tell you people what are the different types of functionalities or packages you people will be going through. Today it will be only the introduction. You will not do anything and you will do installation. Okay. Don't break much of your head. Okay. First of all, React is very easy. So don't break your heads. I will go very slow. Okay. Done? Clear? Now take that first definition, library versus framework. The collection of functions is called as library. Framework is nothing but structure of those functions or structure of libraries. So now this React, will you be using in front end or back end? Why a React is not a framework, I will tell you now, but wrote this. See, why a React is not a framework is because React is used only for your front end part. React is used only to develop your front end projects. Only front end projects, that two functionalities of that front end project. Okay. Framework means the complete, what do you call it as? A package. Okay. So now Yeah, what was he saying? Yeah, I only forgot. Why React is called as it's called as library and not a framework is because by using this React.js is used only to develop your front-end projects. By using this React, you cannot develop a complete full stack Java project. That is the reason this is a library and not a framework. Clear? You know, huh? ಹೇಳು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. Clear? Yes. Take down the definition for React first. React is a front-end library. React is just a front-end library, that's all. So now, guys, in olden days, if you want to understand how this React got evolved, go to your, have you people seen this Yahoo page? Very first time it got Yahoo page. Okay, wait, let me show it to you. Wait. Light off. Have you people seen this? Guys, you people have never seen Yahoo website, huh? You people have seen, no? Yes or no? One ನಿಮಿಷ ಇರು. Yeah, can you see? Oof. Yeah, now you can see. Yeah, now you can see. So can you tell me what is the difference between today's website and this olden website? Yes. See, this is the older version of Yahoo. Yes or no? Now it is greatly updated, but from the previous website to the current website which you are using, what is the difference? What is the difference? Guys, I have displayed the picture. What is the difference? Huh? Can you tell me what is the difference, please? See, you people just have links here. You people just have links there. Other than that, you have anything else? See, for what and all, see, nowadays, which and all website you are using, for everything you have buttons. For everything, you will be performing some actions. But in this, do you have much actions here? You have only all hyperlinks are there. Yes or no? Yes or no? So now, can I say that by looking at this website, obviously they have used HTML, CSS and JavaScript. But can I say that they have just used basics of HTML to get the structure, basic of CSS to get the color for that hyperlink, basic of your JavaScript to perform some functionality? Yes or no? Yes. So now take down next one. So these types of websites were called as traditional website. These types of websites were called as traditional websites. So now we will see how these traditional websites work. Okay. Yes. So what do you mean by traditional website? What do you mean by traditional website, guys? Huh? Traditional website, can I say it is nothing but older websites? Yes or no? So first of all, in this older website, you know how it used to work? So now consider that this is a computer. Consider that this is a computer. Okay. So now what can your computer can also be called as? Can I say client computer? Can I say client computer? So this is called as client. What do you mean by client first of all? What do you mean by client computer? Customer's computer is called as client computer. Can I call this also as web browser? Can I call this client also as browser? Yes or no? So today I want to search for some application. Today I want to search for some application, and that application is www.which.com. You want? Www.which one? Which example shall I take? Let me take an example of gmail.com. Okay. So now, when you go to your web browser, or you go to the client, you will type this one. You will type this name. Can you tell me what this is called as? Can you tell me what that is called as? I have said it to you people. In the very first day of HTML class only, I have said it. What is it called as? Huh? Someone said something. What is it called as? Online students, what is it called as? Is it called as domain name? Is it called as domain name? So now, from my client computer, see, I am telling about this, how this Yahoo page was working. Previous Yahoo page. Okay. So now, you have the client computer that is nothing but a browser. Your client can also be called as a browser. By using your browser, you want to access this web page. You want to access Gmail web page. So now what will happen? Your client will send a request. Your client will send a request. What request is it going to send? What request? To where it will send the request? Server, yes or no? So here you will be having server, yes or no? So now when this domain is giving, sorry, this by you, the request, it is sending through this domain name. Yes or no? You will send the domain name to the server. What the server will do? The server will first see, what will it see first? Whether in its own database, does it have the domain name or not? Yes or no? When it gets to know that yes, the domain name is there, what the server will do? The server will send a response. What response is it going to send? Domain name. What response will it send? Can I say, as soon as, see, general question, as soon as you type www.gmail.com, you will get the web page. You will get Gmail web page. So now, when from your browser, you access this domain name and you send a request to the server will go to its own database and check for the domain name. When the domain name is matching with your domain name, what it will do? It will send a response. What response will it send? The response it will say, will it send a URL or will it send a web page as a response? Will it send a URL or will it send a web page as a response? Web page. Why that web page will not have URL? So it will send URL with the web page. That will be a response. Yes. So these types of websites are called as, server-side rendering. Server-side rendering. What do you mean by rendering? Rendering is nothing but sending back. Rendering is nothing but sending back the response. Clear? Take down the diagram. I will give you the explanation. Please take it down. Online students, are you people understanding? Online students, guys, are you people understanding? Huh? Okay. Question kella? Huh? Boys, are you understanding? Yes. Huh? Huh? Morning class, okay? Okay. By using your client server, by using your client, take down the definition. Take down the definition. By using client or domain name, by using client or domain name, the URL is sent to the URL is sent to the server. By using the domain name, the URL is sent to the server. Ragendra, ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? By using the domain name, the URL is sent to the server. When the client sends this request, when the client sends this request to the server, when the client sends this request to the server, when the client sends the request to the server will go to its own database. The server will go to its own database. The server will go to its own database and check for the domain name. And check for the domain name. And now the server gives you back the request. Sorry, and the server gives you back the response. Now the server gives you back the response. That is nothing but your web page. That is nothing but web page. Now the server renders, RENDERS. Now the server renders or gives you, now the server renders or gives you or sends you the web page, or sends you the web page and gives it to your browser, and gives it to your browser so that you can view the website. So now, why this URL, the URL with the web page, why is it given to you? So that you can view that website, any website, yes or no? So now the website, so now no. So now this phenomena, where the server has to go ahead. Now this phenomena where the server has to go ahead and sort of render and sort of rendered web pages, and sort of rendered web pages is called as server side rendering. It is called as server side rendering. So now what do you mean by server side rendering? Can you tell me what is server side rendering? From the client computer, by using the domain name, you are sending a request to the server. The server, what it will do, it will go to its own database and it will fetch for this domain name. As soon as you get the domain name, the server will send back a response with the web page containing the URL to your client computer so that you can view the website. Yes or no? So now can you tell me most of the action it is getting? So now tell me, most of the action is from the client computer or from the server side? From the server side, major part. See, sending back the web page is a major part. Yes or no? Sending the domain name, that is not at all a big thing. Yes, but if that web page has to be displayed properly, server is very much important. So whatever, okay, now you are accessing for Gmail. In your server, it will take Facebook application and that web page it will give to you. Is it right? Is it right? So can I say that in in server side rendering, the major thing, whatever the response it has to send back to your client, it is by using server only. So it is called as server side rendering. Clear? Clear? Who's feeling sleepy? Who's feeling sleepy? Breaka. Huh? Okay, take down the next one. How React application works. How React application works. Okay, I'll leave you at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. Full active, ma'am. Class is good. Tejaswini, what happened? Tejaswini? Guys, if you people do like this, I will never be able to complete the class. Presentation bit class togolla. Okay, done. I'll talk. Tejaswini, what happened? Tejaswini? Okay, okay. Okay, I'll take your, presentation classes, I'll keep it the last afternoon. Huh? See, she's laughing. What to do? Guys, however you people tell, I will talk to the management about this. You want me to change the timings? Which time you want me to take? Huh? Guys, when do you people want React class? Shrisha? Morning. Why morning Java class? Sanjay, why do you want me to take the classes in the morning? Why do you want me to take the classes in the morning? Huh? Because of me, alla enu illa drama adbedi. Tell, why do you want it in the morning? Huh? Guys, tell no. Guys, if you people tell your problems, then only I can talk. Okay, don't talk. I will keep it in the afternoon only. Okay, take down the next question. Take down the next question. How React application works. How React application works. What happened, ma? Leave some space. Leave some space. First, take down the explanation. First, take down the explanation. React is based on the concept of React is based on the concept of React is based on the concept of client-side rendering. Client-side rendering. So now in olden days, in earlier websites, who was doing the rendering? Who was doing the rendering? Just now I said, no, who was doing the rendering? The server side was doing the much of the rendering. Rendering means sending back the right data to your client computer. Yes or no? React is based on the concept of client-side rendering. In traditional website, the server was doing all the rendering. Yes or no? In traditional website, your traditional website is also called as? Your traditional website is also called as? Hey, I gave no server side rendering. Hold on website ante. React is based on the concept of client side rendering. In traditional website, the server was doing all the rendering. But in React, problem ಹೀಗೆ ಹಾ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಬಾಯ್ ಲಾಲಿ ಆಡ್ತೀನಿ but in React is based on the concept of what? Client side rendering. In traditional website, the server was doing all the rendering, but in React, the client does all the rendering. But in React, client does all the rendering, and the client means web browser. And the client means web browser. So in React app, next point. So in React app, instead of rendering multiple pages on the server, React app has single page which is loaded only once. So now, instead of writing the complete server side rendering, can I just take it as client side rendering? Yes. Can I take it as client side rendering? So now I will take it as client side rendering. What do you mean by rendering? Sending back the response. What response? The web page with the URL as a response is nothing but rendering. Yes or no? Rendering is nothing but response. Okay. So now, what do you mean by, see, previously I showed you one application, that is your Yahoo application. Yes or no? In that one, as I showed you, you had many hyperlinks in that. So when you click on each hyperlinks, multiple pages will get opened. Yes or no? Multiple pages are getting opened. But if you use this React, by using this React, you can, instead of opening multiple pages, it will open only one single page. How it opens, I will show you. Okay, not today, further classes. Okay, so now for this reason only, this application is called as SPA. What is that? It is called as single page application. It is called as single page application. It is not called as SPA. It is called as single page application. Take down the next point. So the application which are built. The application which are built with React are called as single page applications. One ನಿಮಿಷ. So the applications which are built with React, are called as single page application. Now, what do you mean by single page application? Ad nanigu gottu. Hangandre eno? What do you mean by single page application? Innondu link open madidre pakkad page open agutta. See, single page application is nothing but in that website only that link will get open. See, example, navbar. Yes or no? When you click on that, is it getting opened in a new tab or the same tab? New tab or same tab? Same tab. Either if you use, see in this, have you seen the Stand For You website? You people have seen We Stand For You website. There you have something called as navbar. Yes or no? Means list of links which is present. You have home, you have courses, and many more other. Yes or no? So when you click on one hyperlink, is it getting open in a new tab or in the same tab? Same tab. Again, if I want to come back, I'll click on the back button. Again, the home page I'll get. Now I want to click on the course. Is it getting open in the same page or the next page? Same page or next page? Same. Who will say next page, ma'am? Raise your hands. Who will say, ma'am, it will get open in the next page? Please raise your hands. Kanaya, in which page it will open, ma'am? Same page? Yes or no? If you want to open that page in the next tab by using HTML, what you'll use? Now I will get heart attack. Which attribute you'll use? Target attribute. So when you use target attribute and you give the value as blank, it will get opened in a next page. So now can I say this React, by using this React, whatever you want to open, it is getting open in only one single page. Yes or no? Okay. So the applications which are built with React are called as single page application because you could fit an entire fully fledged. So the applications which are built with React are called as single page applications. Aita? Because you could fit and you could fit an entire fully fledged. What do you mean by fledged? What do you mean by fledged? Complete web page. See, if you open any web page, it is getting means that application is getting fitted according to whichever device you are using. Full, yes or no? That is the meaning of fully fledged application. Fully fledged working software by using a single page. Fledged anta bare badlu fudge anta bardu. It is FLEDGE. Fudge anta badbutira. It is not hot chocolate fudge. By using single page. So now consider that you have one web page inside this. Okay, there is some web page. You want to click on some button. You want to click on one button. What you will do? What will happen? What action is it going to perform? So don't you think that, okay, now, guys, shut up. When you enter the username and password and you click on login button, Don't you think that the data is getting passed to something else? Don't you think that the data is getting passed to something else? Guys, why are you laughing first of all? Can I say that from your client side rendering, there is a data request which is being sent. There is a data request which is being sent. Guys, what happened to you all? Suhas, ಏನಾಯ್ತು? What? ಏನು? ಹೇಳು. What happened? Okay, take down the next point. Take down the next point. Guys, what do you mean? Okay, what do you mean by data request? Narsimha, what do you mean by data request? What do you mean by data request? What is the difference between only request and what is the difference between, see, what is the difference between request and data request? Guys, please, what do you mean by request and what do you mean by data request? See, when you're just sending a request, go back to your server side rendering. When you were just sending the request, was there any data which was getting passed to that? No. No, don't say, ma'am, domain name is the data. Domain name is not the data. It is the domain name. Yes or no? That is the URL. But when you are using, what do you mean by data request? I said that you have some web page inside this and you want to perform some action. For that example, I said when you enter the username and password and you click on login button, the data is being sent there. The data's request is being sent here. But here, the data request is not being sent to the server, but this will be sent to an... Guys, can you all shut your mouth? So this all candle, this will be given to your API. This will be given to your API. So now take down the take down the next point. Now when you click on a link, or when you request some data, by clicking on the button, by clicking on any button on the page, example bekare barkoli, username and password, and you click on login button. See, there what is it saying? Now when you click or when you send when you request some data by clicking on a button, after that, take inside the brackets, take down, when you enter the username and password and you click on login button. The React sends the data request, close that. Continue. The React, so can I say this is the React here? See, single page application means React only. Yes or no? So now, what is your React doing? So now, the React is sending a data request to your API. The React is sending the data request to our API. Take down. The React communicates with the API. The React communicates with the API, and instead of fetching the entire page, React just asks for data. And instead of fetching the entire page, the React just asks for data. Ayyo. Communicates with the API. That is what is doing. The React will send a data request to the API. So don't you think that the client is communicating with the API? Yes or no? Done? Done? Yes or no? Now the API gives back the data. Now the API gives back the data. So now see, here you are sending the data request, but again you are getting back data itself. So what data are you getting back here? What data are you getting back here? Yeah, this is called as data response. True. But what is the data response you are getting to your client side? Don't you think that the username and the password, whichever is matching for that particular application, that output only you are getting? So again, don't you think that whatever is related to your account, whatever personal information is related to your account, that data is being given to your client side rendering? Yes or no? That is the meaning of data response. Clear? Now the API gives back the data. Now the API gives back the data. So instead of rendering an entire web page, now the API gives back the data. So instead of rendering an entire web page, this API simply gives back the data. This API simply gives back the data. Next point. And once the React application receives data, it takes the data and loads the data on a specified portion, and it loads the data on the specified portion of web page without rendering the entire page. The entire page is called as client side rendering. It is called as client side rendering. And now the React application receives the data. It takes the data and loads the data on a specified portion of web page without rendering the entire page. Is called as client side rendering. Now, what do you mean by it loads the data on a specified portion? Now, what do you mean by, see, you get the data. From the API, you are getting back the data. But they are saying that instead of loading it on the entire web page, that will send this data to some portion. What portion? Wherever the data has to be displayed, it without affecting the other pages which is present in that web page or website, it will just update the thing in one portion of that web page. Wherever it has to be displayed, only there it is taking a portion of your web page and that output is getting displayed. Can you give me an example? Can you give me an example? Huh? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, Trisha, can you give me an example? Hmm. Yeah, for an example, you are giving the login ID and the password and you're clicking on the login button. So what is happening? The data request is being sent to an API. Yes or no? So from the API, you are getting back the data response and that data is getting stored in some portion. So what is meant by some portion is, or what did you say? Yeah, you enter the, suppose if you take V stand for you website, not V stand for you, some other website, Gmail application only you take. You will enter the username, you will enter the password, you will click on login button that is sent to the API. When you're getting back the response, you can see an icon here where you will be having profile, your own profile, where you can change the name, where you can change the profile picture, everything. So don't you think that is it getting displayed on the entire web page or only the part where it is there? Only a portion where it has to be displayed, only there it is getting displayed. Yes or no? That is the meaning of what? Clear? Done? Divya, any doubt you have? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಹೇಳಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಕಿರಣ್, ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಹೂನಾ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಲಾ? What do you mean by data response? What do you mean by data response? Can you all shut your mouth for a minute? ಅವಳೇನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ಯಾ? ನಿಂಗೂ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? Online students, are you people getting it? So are you people aware of what is server side rendering and client side rendering? See, now in server side rendering, the major rendering was happening in the server side. Yes or no? Now, the major rendering is happening in the client side. Yes or no? Yes or no? Clear with this? Clear with client side rendering and server side rendering? Yes? Okay. ಏನೋ now take down what is React. What is React? It is thus nothing but a library. Others, are you all sleeping? Adesh, Divya, Darshan, Bhargav, Charan, Lalsa, Vasu, Santosh, Navya, Suvarna. Are you all sleeping? No, you people understood? Okay. First of all, can anyone give me a bottle of water, please? ಕೊಡ್ಕಂದ ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ರು. Okay. Take down what is React. React is an open source JavaScript library. React is a open source JavaScript library for creating UI. What do you mean by UI? What is user interface? Nothing but your front end. UI is nothing but your front end. Guys, yes or no? You all want to become a front end developer or back end developer? Okay. Guys, what do you all want to become? Model. What do you all want to become? Which model? Whose model? Role model antu ನೀವು life ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Not even to your own children will become. I know that. Yeah. What do you all want to become? No, what do you all want to become? ಅದನ್ನ ಅವಳು ಪೆನ್ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾಳು. What do you all want to become? Front end developer or back end developer or full stack developer? IP. Okay. React is an open source JavaScript library for creating UI. UI is nothing but it is used, as I said you, your React.js is only used for your front end and not your back end. And what I said, your React is not a framework, but it is a library. Why? Why? Because by using React, since it is a library, you cannot develop the complete full stack project. That is the reason you will be calling React.js as libraries of JavaScript and not framework. It is like framework, but not framework. Okay, clear? What do you mean by open source? Open source JavaScript, free source, which is available to everyone. What do you mean by open source? Open source is nothing but which does not have any license, which does not have any versions. Idya? Do you have versions? Okay. Second point, versions ide control. Second point, it is a library, not a frame. You know, React.js is an open source JavaScript library. React is an open source JavaScript library for creating user interfaces. For creating user interface. Second point, it is a library, not a framework. It is a library. Second point, it is a library, not a framework. It is a library, not a framework. So now, take down the explanation for this. Take down the explanation for this. Satre naan tane sayadu bidu. Explanation. Because we cannot build full stack applications with only React alone. Because we cannot build full stack application with React alone. But React alone. See, with React alone. But yes, you can build some front end applications. But yes, you can build some front end applications. But in order to build back end, you have to use other frameworks. But in order to build the back end, you have to use other frameworks like Express, Angular, etc. Third point, used for handling view layer of application used for handling view layer of application. ಅದು ನಂದು ಒಂದೇನೋ ಗುಟ್ಟು. Used for handling view layer. Used for handling view layer. New layer ಅಲ್ಲ. View layer of application. Now, what do you mean by view layer? What do you mean by view layer? Huh? What do you mean by view? So in an application, can you tell me which is the view layer? Huh? In an application, can you tell me which is the view layer? The front end part, whatever you are seeing, that is only nothing but your view layer. See, in an application, you have modeling layer, you have some pattern layer, and you have view layer. React is used only for this view layer. Okay, done. Take down the next point. Take down the next point. Allows us to create large applications. Allows us to create large applications, large web applications that can change data, without reloading the web page. Without reloading the web page. So what do you mean by this? Allows us to create large web applications that can change the data without reloading the web page. Without reloading the web page. Everyone open your laptops. Everyone open your laptops. I know you people are sleepy, but now trust me, your sleep will go like this. Like this. ಹಂಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೀಗ. Huh? Everyone open your laptops. Okay, everyone open your laptops. Everyone open your laptops. Yes. Who has already downloaded this React? You have downloaded, Abhi? Huh? Come, explain here. Come explain. Okay. First of all, guys, everyone open your laptops. Everyone open your laptops. Don't open, close. Go to Google. Go to Google. ಯಾಕೋ ಲೈಟ್ ಅವ್ನ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿ ನಂಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತು. Everyone see here. Go to Google. Go to Google and type node. Go to ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ ಮರ್ಯಾದೆಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ರು. Go to Google, type node. Can you see the first link? Click on the first link. Click on the first link. Can you see a version called as download Node.js LTS? Yes, just click on that and download. Just click on that and download. Done. After downloading that, again, download another one that is called as React Developer Tools. React downloaded Node.js. क्या हो गया? After downloading Node.js, install. See, you will get that execution file. Don't do anything. Just click on next and install. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನ ಇದೆ. ಬಡಕಲ್ಲ ಇರೋ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. Next. Guys, don't change anything. Just click on next. Then ಅಮ್ಮ ಇರೋ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಾಳ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ಇರೋ. Just click on next, that's all. Nothing else. And then finish. Then click on finish. Then go to a new, there only you click, you type React Developer Tools. Search for React Developer Tools. React Developer Tools. When you click on that, go to the first link. Click on that. Guys, when you click on this first link, it will tell you something like add to Chrome. It will tell you add to Chrome. I have already added, so only it is telling remove from Chrome. First of all, if you have to do that, Chrome browser has to be downloaded. Then only it will show you the option add to Chrome. First of all, you people should have Chrome browser. Did you get the option as add to Chrome? Yes, just click on add. You will get download some extensions. You will get another one pop up. Just click on yes. Done. Done with this. Go to the command prompt. When you go to the command prompt, give the command as Give the command as node space hyphen v. Node. Give the command as node space hyphen v. W-E-L. V for van. ಏನಂದೆ? You got the version? What is the version? 20.80. 18. Okay. Next one. You node space hyphen v. After that, you got to know the node version. Now you have something called as NPM. What is NPM? I will tell you. But write it as NPM space hyphen v. NPM hyphen v. Yes. Click on enter. Yes, sorry, enter agide. Next one. Now you type something called as npm install. Npm space install. Npm space install hyphen global npm space install space hyphen global global react space react ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಏನೋ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ hyphen DOM. Yeah, guys, wait. What you have to write it as? Okay, first in the ಹೇಳ್ರೋ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷಮ್ಮ npm install hyphen global space react Srisha, what I should write? React hyphen DOM. Correct? Sorry? React DOM ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಕಣೋ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ತಾನೆ Yeah. npm space install space hyphen global is 1. Yes. Then react space react hyphen DOM. You will get something called as added 3 packages. Yes or no? Yes or no? ಎಷ್ಟು packages ಬಂತಾ? Yes. ಬಂತ ದಿವ್ಯಾ? ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ್ರಾ? ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು? ಕೊಡ ಆಯ್ತು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡುಮ. Then after that, next you have to type. Sure, what next, ma? npm. Next, what will you give it as? Next one, you have to give npm init, no? Yes or no? Next one, just give it as npx create npx space create hyphen react hyphen react hyphen app app. And now give the file name. And now give your file name as hello world. Hello world. Guys, npx, okay, space, create hyphen react hyphen app, space, hello world. Hello world is one word. Hello world is one word. What did you get? Huh? L space kutte nanu. Create il space kodbada. Create hyphen react hyphen app, space hello world. Enter. Yes saku y haku. Enter. ಬರ್ತಾಯ್ತು. Yes, y. Enter. Y. Enter. ಏನ್ಮಾ ಹೇಳ್ದೆ ತಾನೆ npm install npm ಬರೀ ನಾನೇ ಬರೀಲ್ಲ. npm install space hyphen hyphen global global space react space react hyphen ಇಲ್ಲ dom dom ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರೀ. ಎಂಟರ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜಸ್ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, x space hyphen space ಇಲ್ಲ hyphen react hyphen app space hello world. Hello world is one word. Enter. y ಹೊಡಿ, ಎಂಟರ್ ಹೊಡಿ. ಏನಮ್ಮ npx create hyphen hello. y that loading will take some time. Happy hacking anta banta. At the last you will get something called as happy hacking. Happy hacking ಹಂಗನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ hackers ಆಗೋಗಲ್ಲ. Okay. Yes, online students, I'm coming. Yeah, exactly. Guys, you at the last you will get something called as happy hacking. Did you get it as happy hacking? See, hacking. Happy hacking. Yes. No, andre ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. Who did not get? Raise your hands. Who? Nagendra ಹೊಡೆದು. It's still downloading. ಸ್ನೇಹ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ತಾನೆ. Small. Guys, for your file name, hello world, don't give capital letters. It will not take capital letters. Pavitra, you got? Girls, Rakshita Banta. Okay, now give it as CD. CD. Now give it as CD. CD and give the file name. What file name you'll give? What file name you'll give? Hello, Pinkina. Give CD space hello world. CD space hello world. Done. You got it? Now, next line, you give code space dot. You give code space dot. And it will directly take you to the Visual Studio Code. Code space dot. Did it go? Yes. Now, let's go to the Visual Studio Code. Can you see the list of packages here? Yes or no? My dear students, yes or no? Yes? Yes. I stopped till here. I stopped till here. Only the programming part I stopped till here. Now I'll just give you the last what to say? Last topic I'll do. That is difference between regular. Okay, done. That is a very small. It will take just 2 minutes. Okay. Clear till here? What are these packages? How it works? What is its functionality? I'll tell it tomorrow. One day only if I tell you everything, you will not understand. You got to know the difference between client-side rendering and server-side rendering. Guys, ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನದ ಸುಸ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೋ ನನಗೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸುಸ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. I'm not God. I'm also a human being. Yes. No, Anna. Okay, Charan, which one do you want me to tell? Charan at the last gives CD and hello world. Then in the next line, you give it as code space dot and enter. That's all. Yes, guys. Now take down the next question. React versus idonde last topic. React versus Angular. Okay, I'll do one thing. One second. Everyone can attendance. Huh? To whom? Online. For online. I'll send it again, don't worry. I'll send it again, don't worry. Guys, everyone scan with your attendance. Online students scan with your attendance. Offline students scan with your attendance. Okay, if you're done scanning with your attendance, you can leave for the day.